Hey there everybody, it's Matt with Matticus Video, and today we're doing a movie review. I'm trying to get back into doing these more often to kind of mix things up a little bit on the channel. Um, yeah, as you can see, I'm definitely, oh sorry, wrong side, definitely an anime fan. I've actually moved my anime collection and just nerd collection stuff over here. Anime shirt, but I want to do more than just anime reviews, so I decided, yeah, let's try to tackle some more movie reviews. So, cheers! Uh, let's get to it. Today we're reviewing Spider-Man Homecoming. And Spider-Man Homecoming is the latest addition to the Marvel movie franchise that's hit theaters. We do have Thor Ragnarok and the Avengers Infinity War. Sorry, my eye's acting weird. um, and also Black Panther is coming out. So we have a lot of additions to the Marvel movie franchise coming up, and this is the latest one. So let's tackle it. First off, this is a completely different Spider-Man than any of the other ones that came out. This is, based off the Spider-Man that we saw appear in Captain America Civil War. So this Spider-Man is played by Tom Holland. This is a young Spider-Man, like younger than any that we've seen thus far. Sorry, my eye is just, I'm blind in this eye today. um, so this is a very young Peter Parker. Like high school, I think he's a sophomore in high school. So yeah, young Peter Parker. Um, but it doesn't eliminate the amount of trouble he can get himself into. Um, in this particular movie, our villain is the Vulture, which is played by Michael Keaton. And you kind of start off with him. The very beginning of the movie starts out after the events of the first Avengers movie. They're collecting and salvaging parts and pieces of the, interdimensional creatures that Loki summoned in the first Avengers movie. Then the new Department of Damage Control comes in and steals all their business. So he takes up stealing salvage of this alien tech, making illegal weapons out of them, and then selling them on the black market. So this leads to 8 years later, with some with some video diaries of Peter's, um, of the whole Civil War incident that he was involved in, and that kind of brings us up to speed. Um, Tony Stark let him keep the suit that he made for him, and he's just been trying to do his best to be kind of a neighborhood superhero, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. So, sorry if that was loud. There was a fly there, and it was bothering me. So anyway, he, is just doing his own thing until one day he's at a party of his love interest, Liz, and he sees some funky stuff going on in the distance, and it is the Shocker, who is another Spider-Man villain, um, taking, showing off a weapon that they're trying to sell to a client against their boss's rules, because they've been under the radar for 8 years now, and he just blew everything by letting Spider-Man see it. So he's attacking them. Spider-Man kind of gets into a bind. Iron Man shows up and saves him. But this kind of leads to, Tony Stark really getting on Peter's case of, you know, be responsible, be better than I am, don't be me, essentially. And this is kind of where this becomes a very whiny Spider-Man. He is constantly just, I want to be an Avenger, I wanna. And it gets old really quick, but if you just bear through it, it gets better. Um, so after that, We see that the Vulture, the Tinkerer, and Shocker are all kind of working together, you know, trying to just get enough money to set them for life. And we see that Spider-Man hacks his suit with the help of his friend Ned and takes all the limiters off of it that, you know, Tony put on there. And it fully opens up the possibilities of the suit. All the different web slinging stuff he can do. You know, if you've ever played any of the Spider-Man video games, you know there's a lot of possibilities for web stuff. And so he saves his decathlon team from dying in the Washington Monument when a piece of alien tech that Ned was carrying around exploded. That kind of got him back on Tony Stark's good side, but then he immediately ruined it by trying to capture the Vulture in the act and end up splitting the uh, Staten Island ferry in half, and Iron Man had to come and save his butt again. Thusly, he lost his suit. But at the end of the movie, he, you know, puts on his original suit that you saw him in Civil War, just a red hoodie and a mask, and he takes down the Vulture, saves Tony Stark's plane because they're moving from the, you know, Stark Tower to the Avengers building, and everything's trying to lead up to everything that's coming next. And you know, Tony Stark gave him the chance to be an Avenger. He turned it down though, saying that, you know, not right now. I'd rather just be, you know, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man for the time being. And Tony was shocked and surprised because the whole time all he wanted was to become an Avenger, and then when he gets the chance to become an Avenger, he turns it down. So, nah. But overall, this is a fantastic movie. Um, Highly recommend it. It really goes with the feel of what Marvel's doing nowadays, and it ties Spider-Man into the Marvel Cinematic Universe better than the other Spider-Man movies did. Um, I don't know where he's going to fit in again. I don't know if he's going to show up in, say, Thor or Black Panther or Avengers Infinity Wars. But wherever it is, I'm sure it's going to fit well and everything's going to go great. So yeah, let me know what you think of this latest addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Sorry, just got a good close-up of the top of my head. I'm slowly sliding out of this chair. But yeah, so if there's any other movies that are out right now that you would like to see me review, um, just let me know. I'm a bit more available to watch these movies and kind of get caught up on everything. I do have um, my summer anime seasonal lightning round introduction. Now that everything's kind of rolling in the season and we're a few episodes into everything, kind of give you an introduction to it, uh, kind of give you what I think is going to be good and bad in this season. Also going to be doing a couple book reviews coming up. As you can see, I have my Spice and Wolf right there. Since I started my new job, I haven't had a lot of time to read, but I'm getting back into it. Also going to be doing the Trials of Apollo book once I'm done with that book, and just a lot of stuff coming up. Also, maybe do a few game reviews, maybe do a few streams, some more Warframe streams. I've been meaning to get back on that. Just been a bit busy. I might even just do some silly stuff, maybe some Destiny Crucible. Who knows? Just kind of get back into streaming, which is what I really want to do, you know, at least once a week. Just because it's fun to interact with people as you stream. I mean, I interact with y'all plenty in the comment sections of these videos, but it's just fun to kind of, you know, one-on-one as it happens, you know, talk to people. So, anyway. I love all of you guys and gals and gingers unspecified, and I hope to see you in the next video. Later.